Okay, so now I'm going to be doing some panning in the current here. First thing I'm going to do is take my shovel and get some of this sand out of the river here, like that. There we go. Like that, right? Then I'm going to put this in the water. Some water in my pan. And swish it around. I've been doing this for about 4 days now. This is all week. There's my pan. Now I'm going to gently pan out this water. Pan out the sand in it. I'm letting the waves kind of move the pan back and forth. So I shake it back and forth to get all the black sand in the bottom. I gotta get some clear water in there so I can see what I'm doing. A circular motion. I let the pan float on the water. That way it's, and I have to read the waves and let the waves. Now I stop every time I get the black sand coming off the edge. I stop and tilt it back. And work it off the edge of the pan, like it's under that. Let the waves carry the pan back and forth, like that. See, taking all the blonde sand off the front, and I'm getting some black sand up there now. I get all the sand down below the bottom ripple, or the groove, the bottom groove. I'm keeping the pan with the bottom of it almost level with the bottom of the river, and then I tilt it forward. Yes. There we go. Shake it back down to the bottom ripple and gently. I let the waves move the pan as well. Okay. The waves help. A little bit of black sand reaching the edge. I had to reposition to get my knees right. I got a rock on my knee, which hurts. Anyway, here we go. Whoa, the river level just came up a little. You still have to work the waves. There we go, black sand's coming over the edge. So the gold is going to be caught down there in the black sand in the bottom. That's why I'm not worried about black sand going over the edge. That is if you're in a river with black sand. And then if there's a big wave, there's a big splashback, and you have to catch the water and don't let it wash out your pan. So you also have to read the waves in the river as well. Anyway, shake it back and forth to the bottom. I'm just letting the pan float on the waves. And now it's just gently let the blonde sand out of the pan. So when you roll it back and forth, the blonde sand gets all mixed up in it, in the water, and then it comes back up to the top. There you go. And then when you get down to the bottom of it, keep going. And don't lose it. You have to be really gentle with it. And watch the waves. See, like that one, I had to catch it. The water's been coming up a little bit. Usually I stop when the last little bit of blonde sand is left in the pan, and then look at what I've got. So I think about somewhere about right there. So then I shake it down to the side of the pan, like this. Take a look at what I got. Yeah, I see some flakes. I think there's pyrite flakes. Kind of like that one right there. Over here on the right edge. You can also wash out the blonde. Kind of like that. You have to be careful of the waves because it'll wash it out. That's all blonde. The blonde washes out first. That's all blonde there. Mainly you're concerned about what's in the back of it. Back here in the back of the pan. Light's terrible. And then right at the very bottom there, right in there, you can see the last of the black sand and probably see some gold flake in the middle of all that black sand. It mixed in with all of it. And that's how you pan. Then you take this home with you, put it in a blue bowl, and run some water through it, or do one of those different techniques for getting out the finest gold is what you do. But that's how you get it. That's the art of gentle panning. Yeah. So you've been watching Charlie Bryce doing gentle panning. So here's some more here. So you can run through it here. You can run a little water in it and see what it looks like. It almost looks like purple in there. The Kern River, down below the dam, there's a recreational panning area, and that's where I'm at. BLM said I could do this here, but no mechanical equipment allowed. A pan, a shovel, and that's it. I've got this. This is 5 strips of 3M Velcro that I got at the local hardware store. And it's real thick stuff. It's got thick glue on it. It's waterproof. And it's been great for catching the black sand. I believe it's helped. But that's what that is. It's got all those little splines that stick up and catch stuff. Hopefully it keeps stuff from washing out of my pan. So that's what I've been using that for, in case you're wondering. Anyway, this is Charlie. in the Kern River. Y'all have a good day.